August 8th, 2025. Secret Sunscreen and Sabotage. Cara has rallied everyone at her mansion Saturday morning. Michelle, Liz, Tanya, Nicole, and Christina. Tensions and flirtations are bound to surface, and Cara will juggle her hostess crown with the question of what this weekend really means for their friendships. Cara's living room is already humming with anticipation. Suitcases are lined up by the front door, tote bags of boardwalk essentials spill across the floor, and a snack station sits ready on the kitchen island. Cara looks over the bags as she leans over the kitchen counter. She sighs quietly and taps her fingers on the counter, waiting for her friends to arrive patiently. Michelle swings the door open, cooler in hand. She's wearing a white linen skirt with a light blue tank top and beige sandals. She's got a light blue one-piece underneath. Cara smiles warmly at the arrival of her best friend. "Hey Michelle, how's it going?" "It's going," Michelle says, dropping the cooler by the island. "I'm so excited for this beach trip, Cara. I've been wanting to go on a vacation for the longest time, even if it's just for one weekend." Cara chuckled. "Aw, me too. I feel the same way. It's just been tough making plans with everyone's schedules. I'm glad the six of us are able to hang out, though." Michelle chuckled. "You're telling me. With everyone's conflicting schedules, it's a miracle we even managed to get together." She began unpacking the cooler, arranging bottles of water and sodas on the counter. Cara nodded in agreement. "I know. It's been a nightmare trying to coordinate everything. But hey, at least we're all here now, right?" Michelle grinned at Cara. "Exactly. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready to just get away from reality for a few days. This small weekend getaway is just what we need. Just us girls, the beach, and a whole lot of fun." Cara chuckled. "Couldn't agree more. I can already feel the stress melting away just thinking about the salty air and the sound of waves." As Michelle and Cara are daydreaming, the doorbell rings. Carrie hurries over to the foyer and swings open the door to find Liz standing there. She's wearing a white tank top, ripped denim shorts, and Birkenstocks with a black bikini underneath. She's holding a beach bag and a chair. "Hey, Cara," Liz says, forcing a smile. "I'm so excited for our getaway." Cara's face lights up as she sees Liz, greeting her with a warm smile. "Hey, Liz, you look ready for the beach, girl, and I see you came prepared." Cara chuckles, eyeing the chair and beach bag in Liz's hands. "Looks like you brought everything you'll need." Liz forces a smile as she steps inside, a hint of discomfort in her expression. She glances around the living room briefly, as if looking for someone. Cara notices the hesitation in Liz's expression, sensing her friend's unease. "Is everything okay, Liz? You look a bit distracted." Liz shakes her head, snapping out of her thoughts. Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit tired from the drive," she replies, attempting to brush it off with another forced smile. Cara gave her a reassuring smile, squeezing her shoulder lightly. "You absolutely deserve to relax and enjoy the weekend. We'll make sure you have a great time, no matter what." Michelle chimed in, her voice filled with determination. "Yeah, we're all here for you, Liz. If you need to vent, talk, or just have a distraction, we've got your back." "Thanks, girls," Liz smiled warmly. "I just really hope Christina doesn't try to poke at me because I'm going through a difficult time. We all know how nosy she can be, especially about other people's situations that don't involve her. I'm just going to put on a brave face and be nice to her no matter what." Cara laughed knowingly. "Oh, Christina. You know how she can be. She means well, but sometimes her curiosity knows no bounds." Michelle nodded, rolling her eyes playfully. "Yeah, she has this habit of inserting herself into other people's lives, even when it's none of her business. Just try to brush it off, Liz. We'll be there to support you if she starts prying too much." Liz chuckled half-heartedly. "Yeah, I'll definitely need your guys' support. Christina has no filter sometimes, and she can be relentless when she wants to know something. I just hope she gives me some space this weekend." Cara patted her shoulder in reassurance. "We'll definitely keep an eye out for you, Liz, and if she gets too intrusive, we'll step in and shut her down. This weekend is all about fun and relaxation, not nosy questions and unsolicited advice." Tanya and Nicole are standing at Cara's front door, juggling both of their belongings. Nicole manages to press the doorbell button as Tanya is losing her balance holding onto three bags at once. Cara stands up from the couch, excusing herself from the conversation with Michelle and Liz. She scurries off down the hall and opens the door. Tanya and Nicole are both wearing loose plaid dress shirts over their bikini tops and matching white linen shorts. They greet Cara with small hugs and air kisses as she opens the door. As Cara opens the door, she's greeted by Tanya and Nicole, their arms laden with bags. She chuckles at the sight of Tanya precautiously balancing everything and steps aside to let them in. "Ladies, it's great to see you both. And it looks like you've packed everything but the kitchen sink," Cara teases, glancing at the numerous bags. "We know it's only for one weekend," Nicole chuckled, glancing at her girlfriend. But we always want to be prepared, Tanya continued. You never know what you might need at the beach. Cara chuckled, nodding in agreement. I get it. Better to be overprepared than underprepared, right? Liz and Michelle looked up to see Tanya and Nicole standing there with all their bags. They eagerly stood up to greet them, exchanging warm hugs and smiles. Hey, you guys made it, Liz exclaimed, her eyes roaming over the plethora of bags and suitcases they had with them. Wow, you're not messing around, huh? Michelle teased, trying to contain a laugh. It's just a weekend at the beach, not a month-long safari. Tanya shrugged with a smirk. Hey, better to have too much than too little, right? Nicole jokingly added, Yeah, you never know when you might need 3 extra swimsuits and 5 different bottles of sunscreen. Well, I'm gonna start packing up the car, Cara said, already heading down the hall. Feel free to grab your bags and lend a hand. God only knows when Christina's actually showing up. We'll be on her clock soon enough. She's driving in from New York. She rolled her eyes. The girls chuckled at Cara's comment about Christina, knowing her reputation for being tardy. Tanya and Nicole grabbed their bags, following suit. Yeah, let's get a move on before Christina holds us back. Michelle playfully teased as she grabbed her own bag. She really lives up to the New Yorker stereotype, huh? Cara chuckled, grabbing her own bags off the island. Shit, you're right. The ladies headed outside toward the car, each carrying their own bags and belongings. The excitement and anticipation of the beach trip was palpable, but everyone couldn't help but be reminded of the pending arrival of their tardy friend. Oh, Christina, where are you? Cara murmured sarcastically as they began loading the luggage into the car's trunk. As they continued loading the bags into the trunk, Michelle let out a frustrated sigh. Ugh, she's probably still getting ready. She takes forever to get herself together. Just as the words left Michelle's mouth, a navy blue Acura pulled into the driveway. Christina rolls down her window with a cigarette dangling from her left hand. Hey, yo, girlies! Who's ready for the friggin' shore? She hollers, flipping her wrist like she's tossing confetti. The girls couldn't help but roll their eyes and shake their heads at Christina's dramatic entrance, but they also secretly knew they wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, here she is! Right on time, Cara murmured sarcastically. Or, actually, as per usual, 10 minutes late. Christina exited the car, carrying with her a large Louis Vuitton weekend bag. She struts over to the group, blowing a cloud of smoke into the air. Sorry, not sorry for the tardiness, she joked, a playful smirk on her face. You know me, always fashionably late. The girls rolled their eyes affectionately, used to Christina's unapologetic tardiness. Of course, Cara retorted jokingly. We expected nothing less from our resident diva. Tanya playfully added, and here I was, thinking we'd actually stick to the schedule for once. Christina chuckled at their teasing, feeding a dramatic sigh. Oh, you all know you'd be lost without me and my impeccable sense of style. Michelle couldn't help but quip. And your impeccable sense of time management. Don't even start, Michelle. So sorry I happen to live in the freaking glorious state of New York, Christina snapped, rolling her eyes so hard they nearly fell out of her head. She shoved her suitcase into Cara's trunk like it owed her money. Yeah, we know. New York's the center of the universe, and we're just lowly peasants in this world, Liz retorted sarcastically, nudging Christina playfully. The girls piled into Cara's Mercedes with Michelle in the front seat, Tanya and Nicole in the back at either sides of the window seats, leaving Liz and Christina in the middle row. Cara made a mental checklist in her head, making sure they had everything before they departed out of the driveway. Tires crunch the gravel as they pull away, laughter filling the car and signaling the official start of their Jersey Shore weekend. Cara navigated the car out of her driveway and onto the main road, the excitement of the beach trip building up. Nicole leaned forward from the back seat, her eyes gleaming with anticipation. I can't wait to sink my toes into that soft, warm sand. Tanya joined in. And the sound of the ocean waves crashing on the shore. It's gonna be heaven. Wait till you guys see this beach house I rented, Cara cheered with excitement. It's 3 stories and absolutely gorgeous. The girls' eyes widened, imagining the luxurious beach house that awaited them. 3 stories, huh? Sounds fancy, Michelle remarked from the passenger seat. I bet it has amazing ocean views, Liz added. Cara nodded, grinning from ear to ear. Oh, absolutely. It's got this huge balcony overlooking the ocean. I can already picture us lounging there, cocktails in hand, just soaking in the sun and the sea breeze. The girls sit in comfortable silence as Cara puffs on her cigarette, the music from the car's stereo acting as background noise. Every now and then, one of them will hum along to the tune of the song, but for the most part, they're content with just relaxing and enjoying each other's company. Christina is lounging in the back seat, scrolling through social media on her phone. She occasionally glances out the window, admiring the scenery, but more often than not is lost in her own digital world. Now and then she'll look up from her phone to join in on the conversation or add a snarky comment. As the car arrives at Cara's beach house, excitement and anticipation fill the air inside the vehicle. The girls chatter with excitement, admiring the gorgeous property. Cara stares at the house like it's a person she hasn't spoken to in years. "Wow, Cara, this place is amazing," Nicole exclaims, her eyes wide with admiration. Liz grins, already envisioning their upcoming weekend filled with fun. "Yeah, it looks even more beautiful than the pictures you showed us." Michelle lets out an impressed whistle, her eyes roaming over the property. "Damn, Cara, you really outdid yourself with this place." Tanya grins, already imagining the possibilities for fun. "Looks like we have everything we need for an awesome weekend. Can't wait to explore and check out the beach." Christina, never one to hold back her thoughts, chimes in with a smirk. "Alright, this place is real nice. Maybe too nice, you know? Like, what's a bunch of loudmouths like us doing in a house that probably comes with coasters and emotional restraint?" Cara pulls the car into the driveway and parks the vehicle by the front door. She turns the engine off and unlocks the doors. "Alright, ladies, feel free to grab your bags from the trunk and I'll give you all a tour," Cara exclaimed, folding her hands together. The girls exit the car, excitedly grabbing their tote bags and weekend luggage from the trunk. Michelle can't help but give a playful eye roll. "I feel like we're on a reality show or something, getting a tour of a fancy vacation home." Tanya laughs. "Well, we are in the presence of Cara, the queen of luxury." Cara leads the way towards the entrance of the beach house. The girls follow close behind, their excitement mounting with each step. "Alright, girls, buckle up for this," Cara grins as she steps up to the grand front door. She inserts the keys into the lock, and with a satisfying click, the door swings open. The girls step inside, their eyes widening as they take in the breathtaking entranceway. The girls continue admiring the entrance, and Cara chuckles. "That's just the beginning. Follow me, I'll show you the rest of the house." As they follow Cara further inside, they find themselves in the living room, an open space with comfortable sofas and a large TV. Liz looks around, taking it all in. "This place is gorgeous." They move from the living room into the kitchen, a spacious area with modern appliances and plenty of counter space. Michelle's eyes light up. "Oh, this kitchen is seriously nice." They move through a hallway, passing by a bathroom and a couple of guest bedrooms. The girls peek inside, admiring the cozy rooms. Liz lets out a content sigh. "These rooms look so comfortable." Nicole nods, already picturing herself getting some well-deserved rest in one of the beds. "I'm calling dibs on the room with the window view." The guest bedrooms are tastefully decorated to ensure guest comfort, featuring comfortable queen-size beds, cozy blankets, and large windows that allow in plenty of natural light. The walls of the bedrooms are filled with a mix of beach-themed artwork, creating a coastal atmosphere. There's plenty of space for clothes and other belongings. The bathroom, located nearby, features a shower/bathtub combo, and clean linens and towels are provided for each guest. The girls are impressed with the space and the thoughtful touches throughout the house. "I'm calling the master suite," Cara chuckled, turning the knob of the next door. The girls chuckle at Cara's declaration, anticipating the master suite. Cara opens the door to the master bedroom and the girls step inside, their jaws dropping in awe. The room is spacious and luxurious, with a king-size bed adorned with soft, fluffy pillows. The white linens are crisp and inviting, and a large floor-to-ceiling window overlooks the ocean. There's a cozy seating area with plush furniture and a beautiful ensuite bathroom. It's an elegant and relaxing space. After admiring the master suite, the girls discuss the room selections. Nicole and Tanya are already eyeing the room with the window view, calling dibs on it. "I'm taking the room with the view. It's just too beautiful to pass up," Tanya nods. Michelle quickly adds, "And I'll take the last available room near Cara's master suite." Liz chimes in, "Well, I'll take the room to the other side of the hallway then." Christina glances around the house, her eyes lingering on the remaining rooms. "Well, looks like I'll take the last guest room down the hall." Cara smiles, satisfied that everyone has secured their sleeping arrangements. "Alright, everyone good with their choices?" The girls all nod in agreement, satisfied with their room selections. Cara beams, happy that everyone has found a comfortable place to stay for the weekend. "Perfect," Cara exclaims. "Now that that's sorted, let's start unpacking our things." The girls spread out to their respective rooms to unpack their belongings, getting their things situated and making themselves at home. The excitement in the air is palpable as they look forward to the upcoming weekend. "After we unpack and get settled in, we're gonna have a snack and then we'll check out the shore," Cara nodded, planning their relaxing day ahead. The girls nod, excited about the itinerary for the day. Nicole rubs her hands together. "Sounds fantastic. I'm definitely up for some food and some beach time." Liz agrees. Yeah, a bite to eat and then some time at the shore sounds perfect. I can already imagine myself soaking up some sun and swimming in the ocean. The girls retreat to their respective rooms and start unpacking their bags. After setting up her room, Cara moves around the kitchen with ease, gathering a variety of fresh fruits from the fridge. She washes them thoroughly before beginning to cut them into bite-sized chunks and slices. With quick and practiced precision, Cara places each fruit into a big wooden bowl, creating a vibrant and colorful display of flavors and textures. She takes her time ensuring that each piece is perfectly cut and that the fruit salad is visually appealing. As she carefully assembles the salad, Cara occasionally tastes the ingredients, adjusting the balance of sweetness and acidity to perfection. Finally, Cara takes a step back and admires her creation. The fruit salad looks and smells delicious, a beautiful and tantalizing mix of colors and flavors. Her efforts have paid off, and she's pleased with the result. With a satisfied smile, Cara covers the bowl with a lid and places it in the refrigerator to keep it fresh until the girls are ready to snack. Cara sits at the counter scrolling on her phone for a little while until the girls make their way downstairs. It was only 2:30 in the afternoon, so they had plenty of time to head to the beach and explore before the sun sets. After 20 minutes, the girls start coming downstairs. Michelle is first, Tanya and Nicole trail after her, Liz is next, and then Christina, who shows up about 10 minutes later. The girls sit at the kitchen island as Cara pulls out the giant fruit salad for them to enjoy. The girls are impressed with Cara's cutting skills and fruit arrangement. Nicole grins, her eyes lighting up as she looks at the bowl. Cara, this looks absolutely fantastic. You have some serious cutting skills.